know that job you didn't get at St Phillips? Don't let it get you down. Keep applying. Get off this sinking ship while you can. Oh!
Hello and welcome to Change That, coming from the splendid city of... Just such a very strange step. Look at this step. It's a round step and they're square steps. And I can't do round steps, I only do square steps.
He's not an inspector and his name's not Badger.
That's what you called him.
Well, that was before we...
Hey, it's cool.
Oh, Liam, give him a chance, please.
All of this... That is anti-fluence.
There you go.
Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. What's going on?
He's grunting faster. I think something's about to happen. I'm leaving this in your hands.
All right, you listen to me, you pervert. It's Ron.
Oh, I might have known. He's probably got one of those sex lines on automatic.
There is another extraordinary length you can go to if you want to have that big chest for your big day. The product is called Natural Push-Up. Its manufacturers claim it's made of natural plant estrogens, which
Joanne, how much do you reckon you spend a year on clothes?
Karen.
Yeah, it's another triumph for British justice to rank alongside the Birmingham Six, the Guildford Four, and sundry other people that they cheerfully went mad with and didn't even think to write a proper line for.
I'm going to Amsterdam. Do you want to come or not?
Yeah, I think that's probably a bit too relaxed.
Yes, hopeless.
Don't be tried to, but ask getting grammatical.
I think you should tell him about the baby.
Why?
Because I think you might get a different response to the one you're expecting.
Well, I've been Spanish today, I've been back to Tudor times, but I've decided that I would stay in an English wooded garden with a wonderful cup of tea. Nothing could be better. Oh, finger. Oh, sorry.
Some shops say slow trading is down to streets around the centre being closed off. Taxi drivers thought they'd struck gold during the World Cup. Oh, I banged my head.
Join them.
Good morning!
Where do you think, Harry? You're going to Nicole finished ages ago.
But it was so good, I watched it again.
Hurry up.
Oh, got my leg stuck. I'm stuck.
It is stuck. That's excellent. Hold it there. Stuck there. Hold it. We've got to be closer. You are. Keep it there a minute, then. Oh, no, we want to closer.
And I'll be reporting... Bring your own glue.
Tom,
Don't Tom me, Julia.
don't come a cop with me.
She's my daughter. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I know you've been hurt.
Do you?
She's my father.
Chaos in custody, boss.
Well, haven't they processed those farm workers yet?
They can't. They're all giving 15 versions of how to spell their names, and the Home Office interpreter's gone AWOL.
I thought Harry Hypochondriac out there had arranged for someone to be here when the Croatians arrived.
He did, to be fair, but they haven't shown.
Sorry to interrupt. Would you mind like an update on the boy, James Dean?
James Dean?
Bonsoir! That was absolutely brilliant. I had such a good time. And the great thing is there's such a good, so many different levels of people. Like, some people like me who are completely terrible, and some people like Jean-Jérôme who are très bien. Anyway, I've not quite finished the challenge, but hey, for me, it's been a personal triumph just beside the Arc de Triomphe. What a fitting end.
And because Michael works for the BBC, I trust you. I trust you, Michael.
He works for ITN.
I work for ITN.
Back closer to home, though, we hardly have a cloud to be seen. There's a little bit here in the northwest of Wales, and there's some in the northwest there of Scotland. Yes, I've got that right, Scotland.
Vincent Jones.
Vernon. It's Vernon Jones.
Vernon Jones.
Well, one of the big predictions this year was that the tuition fees would put students off applying for university and college. That clearly hasn't been the case. And here at UCAS, I'm joined by the Deputy Chief Executive, Anthony McLaren, and also by the Head of Inquiries.
Trying to get on my face.
How can you watch these American soaps, Yvonne? The acting is so bad.
Do you mind?
This is a conference call, idiot. Clive is out in California selling my business behind my back, and my only ally in the whole world is this hapless schmuck.
Yeah, he looks pretty inadequate from where I'm sitting.
What?
No, Clive. No, you're not Clive, you're Murray. Oh,
Now, tomorrow will be a brighter day. Many places, I think, dry for a time, but don't be fooled. There'll already be a scattering of showers in the morning, but during the afternoon they will become more widespread.
It's very hot, yeah? Hot peppers?
No, this is sweet pepper.
Is this just sweet, is it?
Yes, you could eat it like that.
No way.
You want to see I eat it for you?
Go on, then.
Yeah, they're born. Season. You just season your meat with it.
You have just eaten that raw?
Mm-hmm.
Now that, you know.
Why? Not born.
You just take a big bite and I just take it my
No,
roof of
not
my mouth
burning,
off.
not burning.
And I thought most of the time we cope with it, but there was always that threat that, basically we shouldn't allow them to concede. And there's my wife on the phone probably to congratulate us. Hi, Deb. Dad, give us 2 minutes. I'm just on the telly. 1 sec.
358, take one. Oh.
Round a bit more, Daisy. And Daddy Bear.
Pass. Oh, sorry.
This is it, number 20, 20, Rue Médéric, and it's the École Hôtelière de Paris. Oh, sorry.
Adam Shaw is here with the latest business news. There he is.
That was a bit of pantomime magic for you. There should have been a puff of smoke. Anyway, let's get on to the business news.
Our reporter Paul Welsh is there to find out why.
Thank you.
Right, let me just try this walk. If I'm starting from what? Here. So I say, yes, good morning, 100 miles.
Sometimes you can catch people unawares, can't you? That was a fascinating glimpse into the inner world of Paul as he sorted out what he was about to say to you. I think maybe in a second or two he might be ready to say something to you, but no, I think we're going to avoid it for the time being.
Renaissance art put vivid, realistic imagery, pictures of men and women that look like real men and women, back at the centre of human existence. That imagery might have been endlessly transformed during subsequent centuries, but the fact is that it's still there. Everywhere you look in modern life, you're confronted by a man with a nosebleed.
I love this time of year. I love the whole thing about December and Christmas, being with the family, the anticipation, the presents, and, best of all, waking up in
The supply of food I made up.
Was that the one with the tins of pork luncheon meat, pickled onions, powdered eggs?
Sandwich spread, bovril and butter beans, yes.
Oh, no. I think I left it behind on your table. Oh, well, we'll just have to manage with the French loaves, brie, proper, real, right, good eggs.
The supply of food I made up.
Is that the one with the tins of pork luncheon meat, pickled onions, powdered eggs?
Sandwich spread, bovril and butter beans, yes.
Oh, no. I think I left it behind on your table. Oh, well, never mind. We'll just have to manage with the French rolls, brie. I still can't remember. Yes, I know that, I know. Been learning it for a week.
Well, this is the moment we've been waiting for. It's exhibition day. And I tell you what, you don't get better venues than this. This is the...
Oh.
What is it? This is my granddad's garden shed.
Some weather pictures which, well, they are quite literally blooming marvellous. These wonderful daffodils, the whole blanket of them can be found near Illington in Norfolk, and they really are quite wonderful. And I can tell you that this particular variety is known as, do you know, it's gone completely out of my head. I've had a complete blank.
Oh, just looking for a contact lens.
We're investigating the death of,
most of the population.
The Mersey Docks and Harbour Company says much of the pierhead will remain untouched by its proposals, and public access both here and to the monument will actually be improved. It says the plans will transform a barren, sterile part of a vibrant recreational area. Peter Marshall, North West Tonight.
Oh, no. I forgot where I was. Liverpool. Thank you.
Forgot my life! This is the Croatian town of Karlovac, just 20 minutes outside of Zagreb. Until last August, it was still controlled by the Serbian forces. The ensuing battle to reclaim it for Croatia has all but destroyed it. Just like that f***ing lorry has done this.
Have we any idea? All right, we'll do it now then, yeah? OK? Yeah, OK. I don't believe this. This is the curse. Oi! Excuse me. Could you just move for... Why is that?
Yeah, all right. We've just got a black van parked in front of number 2.
I don't believe this.
But there's another side to the chase. For nearly 100 years, coal has been mined from under these hills, leaving behind a vast network of old mine workers.
Here, they'll come round the last bend. I doubt whether they'll be any wider than that, and when I put my stick in, it's barely 2 inches. It's an exciting day's racing, and we're all go systems. All go system!
Yes?
Hello, Alan. I think we got cut off.
Dad, this is the wrong envelope. This one's just full of sticky labels.
No. That's right, Alan.
What?
Yes, you've got to stick those on everything tomorrow night.
Everything tomorrow night? Why?
The blue labels are for bedroom things, The green labels are for kitchen things, the orange labels for living room things, and the yellow labels for dining room things.
No, there aren't any yellow labels.
Well, that's because you haven't got a dining room, have you? Oh, and the red ones are for rubbish.
Oh, right. Well, I'll enjoy spending Thursday night doing that then.
Have you marked up your moving calendar accordingly?
Pardon? Oh, sorry, George, I put the phone down on you.
Have you marked up your moving calendar accordingly?
Just a minute. You didn't put the top back on. Look, I tried to pull it off.
Have you marked up your moving calendar accordingly?
Just a minute. There, I've done it.
Don't forget to pull off your number.
Oh, all right. It's done, yeah.
Bank holiday rock festivals mean lots of two things, music and mud. Okay?
See, that's the problem, Jack. I've never thought of you as a normal police officer.
Thank you.
How many would succumb, do you think?
Is Kip Brown involved in a relationship at the moment?
Well, it's been a great party, but we've got one last surprise for the family before we go. So I'll be fairy godmother and get my goblins out. They've got some surprise presents for you.
Now, the tax authorities are showing that they can be ruthless as well.
Sorry? I was sitting back and enjoying that piece. Don't forget, we'll be answering your tax questions on consuming issues next Friday. Get in touch with us in the usual way. Adam, you ready?
I'm ready. Now you know what he does every time I'm talking. Good night, Adrian. Good night.
Hello, hello, hello. Yes, this week we're at the home of Robert Peel. Now, he's the man who founded the Metropolitan Police. That's why they're called Bobbies, you see. Bobby. Yes, I suppose just as well he wasn't really called Walter. Oh, hang on, there's me out.
Ulster Unionists are reported to be angry and in no mood to accept the latest proposals to save the Northern Ireland peace process. David Trimble and his colleagues are coming under intense pressure to support the plan, but many say that it still doesn't go nearly far enough on decommissioning.
Good news. Crocodile's feeding bill isn't going to be a drain on police resources anymore.
Tell me it's not dead.
No, that's the bad news. It's escaped.
A bit like that mint.
To sport now, and Tiverton Town are heading back to Wembley. The FA Vase holders booked their spot in May's final with a 2-1 win over Taunton. John Ayres joins us now from Ladysmead.
Today, Countryfile is in the bog. So where are we? Are we in Ireland? But if you look over there, there are lots of trees. And it looks just like Finland.
Okay, once more.
Something like that? Can I have a hand?
Oh, sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But she still hasn't learnt all the commands. But she's
Oh,
getting there, aren't you,
she's
Lucy?
getting there.
Now, it was good fun playing... Oh, bye-bye. It was good fun playing Houdini early, but let me tell you, I'm glad I'm not about to attempt one of his toughest escapes. Is that you? Have you got your mobile on you? You absolute buffoon.
How would you justify that to people like Tim Williams who think that, frankly, the game's up?
Well, I've never felt my mouth was stuffed full of gold in the first place. I felt I belonged to a minority language that has never actually been given its proper full life. Sorry.
I think Alan's rather unwell, Tim, actually, so let's just carry on.
Legal issues come into this in terms of his contract and any payoffs and that sort of thing.
Kevin, any whispers on how the argument has been going, or are they keeping it pretty tight until the 6:30 statement?
Well, they are keeping it very tight indeed. I've tried to push them myself within the last 10 minutes to
find out what exactly is going to happen tonight. They won't say either way whether Glenn Hoddle's going to stay or whether he's been sacked. And more importantly, from my point of view, is that they won't even say whether this is going to be just a holding statement tonight and tell us all to come back tomorrow morning.
We feel on both games that we should have got something out of it. I mean, the minimum we should have is a couple of points now. One could argue perhaps 4 in the Wimbledon game, but that's not happened. An ideal in reality, and we're going up there to... That was near reality, wasn't it? Yeah.
Cup, something's fallen, cup.
And he's out to uniform.
What's Operation Maximum?
Customs...